Hi, welcome to Diva Jane. 56 and unemployed. Well, that was not the plan. I can tell you that. Last year, before I turned 56, I was laid off from a position that I was hoping would be the last. I was going to work for a few more years and then ride off into the sunset. Well, that didn't happen. I'm a very spiritual person, and I believe that when something like this happens, God is directing you in another place, that you're not where you're supposed to be to become your true self or all that He has in store for you. I knew that God had something better in store for me. Now, I'm the type of person that needs to have a goal or a purpose. So, as soon as this happened, immediately my mind was like, oh, there's a better position. Even though I enjoyed where I worked, I enjoyed the people that I worked with and the people that worked for me. I wasn't as satisfied in the company itself over the past couple of years. So I was really looking for something to put my skill set to use. So I was like, okay, God's got a better company for me. So I jumped right back on the horse. I worked furiously to get my resume updated, to reach out to my contacts on LinkedIn, and applying positions that I was overly qualified for. So I had several interviews pretty quickly. For the summer, last summer, the job market kind of dried up. I did my severance. I worked remotely since 2020. So since COVID, my company really shut down the main offices for 24/7 use, and we worked from home. So my husband and I had literally just sold our house in the city, moved out of state to a more rural location when I got let go. I'm talking like the next month. So the challenge was my expertise and the work experience I had required a position that was going to have to be remote because there was nothing like it in our new hometown. During this time, I kept talking to God, thanking Him for the blessings in my life, and I just knew that something awesome was on the way. I felt it in my whole being most of the time. But that didn't stop the restlessness and the feelings of lack of purpose from creeping in. And my biggest problem, my husband will tell you, I was born without patience, and when something doesn't happen, I try to make it happen. I'm always looking for what's the next step, what's the next path in my life. The absence of something happening in my mind meant that I had to try harder. That I had to keep reaching out, keep looking for things. So around Christmas time, I was talking to some family members about feeling a little lost and not sure of what my next step was. I really wasn't sure what direction to go in. And then they asked me, what do you love doing? What do you feel passionate about? What I feel passionate about is helping people realize their full potential. One of the things that I pray, when I'm saying my prayers to God, is I pray for people to find their way and to feel blessed. And I want them to feel the happiness that I feel in whatever faith they have or in whatever they believe, so that they can fully live their lives, right? So they can be fulfilled. Because I feel truly blessed and I feel so incredibly thankful for where I am right now. So, throughout my career, I've also always been a coach and a mentor. I love helping people become the best that they can be. And in that moment, when the family member asked me what I felt passionate about, I remembered a concept that had been in the back of my mind for quite a while. It was creating a website called Diva Jane, which actually the name came from a dear friend of mine years ago. And it back then registered to me. I would love for Diva Jane to be just a site for women, right? Where everybody can discover their inner diva. And I'm not talking about the traditional diva name. I'm talking about their inner diva, which is their inner best, right? Where they shine. So conceptually for me, Diva Jane exemplifies a woman who is on a journey of self-discovery to become her best self. And basically, we're all Diva Jane. We are all searching to find meaning in our life and purpose and to feel good, happy, content, whole, beautiful, fabulous, all of those things. Now, one thing about me is I am super bad about analysis paralysis. And for those of you who are fortunate not to know what this is, it is overthinking something to the point that you avoid making a choice or an action. And I did not want to do this time. I felt something in me. So I immediately, that same day, procured a website domain called Diva Jane. And I created the website on GoDaddy. It was super easy to create with GoDaddy Arrow. Then over the next couple of weeks, I worked on articles and began to hone in on who Diva Jane was. I had no real content plan except to free flow topics that I felt passionate about and see where it led. And boy, did the ideas keep coming. I also created a YouTube account. What? Anyone who has ever worked with me knows that I hated to be on camera during the endless meetings I attended in my corporate career. Are you telling me that I was going to voluntarily film myself and put it online for public consumption? Yikes. So over the past couple months, I've posted numerous articles, videos, and shorts focused on helping women own their fabulousness. I love what I'm doing and I'm filled with a sense of purpose. The only thing left to do really is to get monetized while I keep putting out content that I hope will inspire. I know that if women are struggling and that they're meant to find my content to help them, then they will. So what are my goals? First and foremost, my goal is to help women learn to value and appreciate themselves and live a fulfilling life. That is the most important thing. Secondary to that is really to monetize my channel. And, you can do that through a number of ways through, Google AdSense, affiliate marketing, only products that I truly love, and selling my own Diva Jane branded products, which to date I have 3 on Etsy right now. So I'm super excited about that. I feel like I'm just starting to catch my stride. I've been consuming tons of videos from content creators for optimization of my YouTube channel, Canva, CapCut, OBS Studio. I even made an AR Avatar Tammy. More to come on that. So this is my journey so far. Let me know if you're on the same small content creator journey or any journey and looking for something new to get into. How are you doing? Have you done anything in particular to help you become successful? Feel free to comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe. But most importantly, I hope you have a day that is as fabulous as you are.